Imagine the whisper of a broomstick slicing through midnight air, a sound so faint German soldiers dubbed it Asterisk Hexen. Asterisk witches, convinced the Soviet pilots haunting their trenches were spectral beings riding the wind. These were the Night Witches of the 588th Regiment, teenage aviators in Plywood biplanes, gliding without parachutes or radios, dropping bombs that ignited nightmares across the Eastern Front. By 1941, as Nazi forces devoured Soviet territory, Stalin's regime reluctantly let women fight, and Marina Raskova, Russia's Amelia Earhart, handpicked recruits as young as 17, training them to fly obsolete Polikarpov, Po-2 crop dusters retrofitted with bombs, their wings patched with glue and canvas. The cockpit reeked of burning oil and frozen sweat, the open-air frames rattling like coffins in a storm. Yet these pilots flew up to 18 missions a night, navigating by stars and instinct, their engines cut mid-descent to glide silently over targets. One navigator, her hands raw from -40°C metal, scribbled in her diary, Asterisk, "We are not heroes, just cogs in the dark, but cogs they were not." Lieutenant Nadia Popova, shot down twice in a single night, dragged herself from wreckage to fly again by dawn, her laughter defying the shrapnel embedded in her plane. How did they endure? By dawn, mechanics counted bullet holes in the hundreds, stitching fabric with needle and thread, while pilots slept in shifts under wings, their dreams thick with engine hum and the stench of singed hair. At the Battle of the Caucasus, they turned the tide, stalling German advances with relentless raids, until one night, a pilot's parachute caught fire mid-air, and she tore it free, smothering flames with her body as her plane spiraled into legend. Here's the twist: after 30,000 missions, 23 million tons of bombs, and 32 awarded heroes of the Soviet Union, Stalin erased them. Post-war, their records were buried, their valor dismissed as propaganda, their planes scrapped for firewood. Why fear a story of women who outfoxed the Luftwaffe with silk maps and ingenuity? Today, rusted navigation tools surface in Ukrainian fields, whispering of a squadron that rewrote the rules of war, their plywood ghosts still soaring through history's blind spots. So when you hear the wind hiss at midnight, ask yourself, who decides which courage is remembered and which is left to dissolve like canvas in the rain?